Hey guys, fairly quick video. Just want to provide some feedback on a set of injectors I replaced in, I think it was July 2015. It's now past that in 2020, around September. So well over 5 years old. Let's have a look at some of the readings. Now this is a 120 Prado in pretty damn awesome condition. Really one of the best looked after vehicles. This is Peter's car, and that's really awesome that he takes care of the vehicle that well. Nice and clean. The maintenance is Mickey Mouse, you know. Have a look around. Car's nice and clean. Have a look at that dash. The floor, the messiest thing in here at the moment is me and the Scantle. I mean, I'm pretty clean, but I just thought it was a last minute decision to do a video because I'm sort of trapped. It's rain, it's bucketing down rain. It seems to have backed off a little bit now. I thought, you know what? These readings are really awesome, and I'll just show you guys, because some people have got the wrong attitude and the wrong understanding, and they sort of think, oh, you know, those 1KDs, you know, crappy things, and you know, you gotta keep changing those pesky injectors and they're just problems and all that. And well, this is the deal, right? 5.5 years, the thing runs beautiful like a new car. The whole car does, actually. That's what you get when you look after it. Let's have a look at the readings. Now I'll just quickly run through what they should be and what they are. And this is a good diagnostic video for anyone with a 1KD, particularly a 120 Prado with a 5-speed auto, is what this information is going to be the most accurate for, but it's helpful for others as well. Other vehicles, very similar data in most cases. Now, firstly, take note, coolant temperature at the bottom, 83 degrees. That's where we want our normal operating temperature to be, because that's normal, and that will give us all our correct readings if everything's in working and good order. So calculate load on 12.5, 12. That is absolutely awesome. A new set of injectors, you're lucky to get below 11, and that's what spec is, about 12 to around 16, 12, sort of 11, sorry, 11 to 16. Here we've got 12 after over 5 years. And if you haven't heard me explain before, load is one of the most important readings. You can get it up on your dash using Trevor's Auto Fix 3210 from Auto Fix Australia. Just Google Auto Fix Australia. Get a hold of Trevor if you want to be able to monitor your load reading. Does a whole heap of other things, you know, being able to read and clear DTCs. Okay, MAF reading, that's all pretty normal. We'll try and keep this one short. Let's move through to some other readings that are fairly important. Now, the only thing that we might look at when it's cold, and they can be misleading in some models of vehicles, so you got to be careful. I've said it before. It can show you a problem, or it can also be normal. You got to watch these feedback values, 1, 2, 3, 4. They only generally mean anything if there's other symptoms, blowing smoke, noise, whatever the case may be. Other readings that sort of coincide with what these are saying. If they say there's a problem, these can be out on their own. If you've got a very low kilometre vehicle, you've got to ask yourself before, you know, you can't just trust those alone. Has someone been in there, bent the pipes, contamination to the injectors? Anyway, injection volume. The best you're going to get, a brand new set of injectors, is around about 6, maybe just under, on this model vehicle. Some may go down to 5. That's about the lowest you'll see. A manual maybe that's, you know. So injection volume. What's too high? Well, 8's getting up there. Remember, this is a 120 Prado, not a 150, okay? 8's getting up there, 9's getting up even more, and 10's pretty high. Specification from Toyota is 12. I would suggest that's a bit high, but a lot of people's injectors that have done 200,000 Ks are going to be closer to 15 or 20. So my point I'd like to make is the injection volume here at 6.1, 3, 2, 3, whatever, is like I've just put a set of brand new injectors in it, and they're over 5 years old. It's just awesome. Feedback values looking really good as well, from cold all the way through, 1, 2, 3, 4. Numbers all under the ones. Awesome. Pilot injection, as I've said before, Pilot 1, Pilot 2, on most models is always around the 430 either side. Specification is it's okay 50 either side, so 380 to 480. Now, it's okay, but it's not okay. This is why. The book says it's okay, but I say it's not, and this is why. It's like a manufacturer saying, It's okay for your engine to use 1 litre of oil every 1,000 Ks, or 1 litre every 5,000 or 10,000 or whatever it is. I don't care what they say. If the engine uses oil from new or anytime soon, it's a crap engine, or it hasn't been looked after. A lot of engines, including these Toyota engines, they don't use oil. I'll say they don't use any oil. There's no measurable amount of oil used between 10,000 kilometre service intervals, and I'm not saying in this video to do it every 10. I prefer 5 because the oil is the lifeblood, the protection of the engine. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is no oil burning is better. If that's what they all do, they don't burn oil, then if one's burning oil, you've got a problem, okay? And that's what I'm saying here. If these are all 430, the bottom two, right, within 10 or 20, and that's what they all do, and I'm telling you they do, then if you've got 460, 480 or 3, whatever, it might be within spec at, what did I say? 380 to 480 is okay. So 470 or 390 might be within spec, but you've probably got a problem, or you've had a remap or a tune, and we wouldn't know what's going on if you've done that, because that changes everything, okay? We recommend against it. Main injection period. This is an important one. I pointed out, you know, I'm just about getting that tired of it. I forget what the specifications are, but a new set of injectors, you're normally going to see between 5 and 600. These numbers are really good, either side of 600. Main injection does jump around quite a bit, you'll notice. That's normal. But if it doesn't much more than this one, you've got a problem. You can see a good set of injectors here, over 5 years old, and it still stays well within the readings that I like to see. So don't think that, you know, you do this and you need to do it. Look, you know, you don't need to do this every few years. Every now and then you're going to get one, for whatever reason, that doesn't behave like this one, okay? Every now and then. It's not what normally happens. Let's go a bit further down and have a look, see what else we've got. If I go the right way. Timing, right? Get a look at those. That little squeak doesn't normally do. That's my fault. That's my scan tool sitting there. See if I move it. The wire was rubbing. Sorry about that. It was annoying, wasn't it? Alright, that's what you're timing normally. This is a good set of injectors. I'm showing some readings. Okay, fuel pressure. Let's look at that while we're at it. Okay, full operating temperature. This has got the replacement long SCV. Okay, now 35,000 kPa is the target at idle. Not when I rev it. Look, if I rev it, look what happens. See, it goes up. Just leave it alone for the time being. Get it back to 35. The fuel pressure, when everything's normal. Specification says, oh, anything from 30 to 40,000 is okay, right? So within 5,000. Again, it's like that burning oil. It's like those other readings. It's not okay, because normal fuel pressure, when everything's working normal and correctly with no problem, this is what you get. You get anything from about 32 to 35. Normally it doesn't go over. If it does, it might go to 36. Your unders will go down to about 32. And that's normal. And that's what all these vehicles do, all these engines. I've seen dozens or hundreds, not bragging about how many I've seen. I'm just telling you, I've seen a lot of them. I know what they do. Take it from me, this is what it needs to be. See, it even rhymes. I'm like a poet and I didn't even know it. Anyway, so, right, you look at it, mate. You know, don't believe me. You can look at the picture for yourself. You know, how do I know? Go look at your own car. You see it drop down to 29? You see it go up to 37? Well, guess what? It's out. It's just rubbish, okay? Rubbish. If you got the short one, it's rubbish. I don't even want to check this, because you can be trying to diagnose a problem with the short one. Did you see it just went over 35 then? I told you. They go up to about 36, down to about 32. Doesn't mean it's not going to go 31 something every now and then, but you get my idea. See how close it is to 35, okay? Now, this is not how to test a suction control valve video. This is showing you how awesome, and this is just an, you know, if you knew what I knew, this is an awesome vehicle anyway, right? So we've done some work on it. We're just doing a road test. We've done a lot of work, actually, you know. Captain, I look after my car extra well. And, you know, we've done some repairs and whatever. And I just, like I said, it stopped raining now. Put the windscreen wipers on. Oh, mate, he's got that, is it Rain-X or something? The water just runs off the window. That is awesome. The rain stopped, so you know what that means. It's a bada boom, bada bing. This is a diagnostic video on how good are these damn Prados, these engines and these systems, when you got all the right solutions, they just work so well, right? So if you got something out of that, I hope you did, please give us a thumbs up. Please share the information, guys. Share the videos around. Help people get educated. Do you know anyone with a 120 Prado with a 1KD? Share this information to them, okay? And subscribe. Get them to subscribe. Turn the bell on. Don't miss out on next. I had someone on the phone today. Oh, you know, it's too hard to find the information. It's not hard. You just go, don't look at anyone else's information. You go on our channel, 4x4 Diesel, and you use the search bar and you write the word, one word for what you want, and hopefully you'll find it. You might find a whole heap of results. Get into it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm out of here.